Aha Relationship course, you're going to be learning a lot of things, from codependency to empathy to delay gratification and a whole bunch of other terms and ideas and theory in between there. But I want to hone in on two things that people do not discuss enough when we experience emotional pain. One is empathy and the other is delayed gratification. These two factors alone contribute to 99% of the misunderstandings in relationships, the reason why we attract the partners we do, and why we end up in these situations that often are not very empathic and both have the inability to delay in gratification. So here's the skinny on those two terms. 99.9% of the world, yes, probably the partner that you are with today, the spouse, the partner that you are married to, potentially those that you're attracting to, 99.9% of the world had an emotional pain point, a break in the spirit. A break doesn't have to be catastrophic, a break in the spirit before their 10th birthday. When that thorn went in the body, in the being, it got lodged, just imagine a dart, got lodged in love and belonging in Maslow's hierarchy of needs. When that thorn went in, it created a system of emotional pain, and two things got damaged at that moment. One was the ability to be empathic to the self. We cut off from our emotions. We cut off from feeling the empathic ways that we should for ourselves, because we'll say, oh, well, my childhood was fine. I'm fine. And we deny the very pain that we experienced, and we think that we're over it because we no longer talk to the person. So not having the ability to have empathic ways prevents us from actually feeling love for the self. That's the first place that we block love from. We want it from other people because we think that that's where it comes from, but we actually have the inability to give it to ourselves. The second part of that wound that went in, that thorn that went in, it got lodged in your inability to delay gratification. So why is this important? If you look at the world of digital, look at how fast it is. Scroll, post, swipe left, right, left. We have no ability to stay in the uncomfortable unknowing of something. We can't stay in our feelings without fixing or changing them or swiping them away or willing them away or using our head. We are addicted to not feeling anything. The inability to delay that gratification means that we can't wait, that we don't have the ability to be in our stillness, to surrender, to allow love to come to us. We believe we have to control it. We need to change it, modify it, manipulate it, shame it, blame it. We're doing everything that we can in order to avoid the one thing that got damaged before your 10th birthday, was the inability to delay gratification. And because of that, we give everything up. Often we give sex up too early because we think that that's our route to love. We believe that the more we have, the more love we have. And all of it is patently false. It is the greatest fallacy of our time. And then we built digital. I've been in the tech industry for the last 14 years. Yes, I lived in Silicon Valley. I've been in the halls behind closed doors of Facebook, etc. And this is what I can assure you of. Those systems were never built for you to feel empathy. They were never built for your ability to strengthen your delay of gratification. They were built to prey upon your lowest common denominator of self. They were built to basically make you feel like shit. And the dating apps that we all have, swipe, they're not built for you actually attaining love. They're built for you to chase love. Again, your inability to delay gratification. So how do we solve all of this? We have to pluck out the thorn that was put in there before your 10th birthday. We have to pluck it out of the root so the root can lie back down, so that you can be in stillness, so you can surrender. When the root is activated, it can't be in its steady state, in its quiet knowing, in its centered self. It's always looking, searching, trying to grasp, manipulate, control. And so much of this inability to just be in our bodies, to be grounded into the earth, to be connected to the self, is because the thorn is still active. Doesn't make them a bad person. We try to call them, oh, he's a narcissist, sociopath. Not really. Not in all cases. Yes, in some, but not in all cases. What it is a bunch of wounded kids trying to have adult relationships and struggling to understand why we can't feel empathy and why we also can't delay any type of gratification without feeding the beast constantly. And once you're on that hamster wheel, once you're in Pavlov's dog's machine, which is ring the bell, here you go, now you can feel, you miss all of the beautiful things that are being brought to you just by the universal good. You miss so much of what is your true self and your true love because we're grasping and changing and trying to will these feelings away. There is no one to blame and shame when this happens. But if we don't understand how emotional pain operates in the body with this thorn, with the inability to feel empathy and the inability to delay gratification, those two machines and those two wheels are driving people into all sorts of relationships that are unhealthy, that really just serve to feed the monster. They don't necessarily serve your highest, best good. So right now we need to suspend all what we think that we know about love and relationships. We need to suspend our belief structure of what we think, oh, that person was my soulmate, I'll never have another one. We need to suspend all of that. He's bad, she's good, he's good, she's bad. Whatever it is that you are blaming and shaming, you need to suspend all of it, and you can't trust any of it. Until you pluck that thorn out of your being, out of love and belonging, it is in charge of your life, and it will continue to drive you into all parts of dark and hell. So suspend it, pluck it out, heal the root, so that you will know and be able to rest in the stillness of what is coming to you. And I can assure you, it is so amazing, and it will blow your mind, and it will be better than anything in your imagination can conjure up. This love is soul love. And let me tell you, nothing like it on the planet.